What's going on, champs and chambettes? It's Fire Monkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we are only going to be talking about the new cosmetics added with the v23.50 update, because instead of trying to shove all the new information to a single video at the beginning of the week and everything, I thought, you know what, I am going to be a little bit more tired because it is a brand new update and everything, and I did have to stay up all night for it, so why don't I just go ahead and talk about the cosmetics now, you know, the brand new big things that you'll be seeing in the item shop, and then over time, we can talk about more of the in-game goodies and stuff as we get around to it. So to start us off here, let's talk about the jumpsuit skins from before. They're finally fixed. Look at this. The Escape Artist skins are finally fixed. You can put sprays on them once again. You can actually use these variants and stuff. You can preview all of them. So if I want to try, you know, like, let's go like fully, I don't know, fully green combo here or something, right? You can see that the fully green combo works perfectly fine. You can even mix and match it a little bit, see how the different colors work here. So like the accessory color, if we go ahead and turn this to like a blue, you can see how all of those different variants work together. And it is finally coming to the game. It's finally, you know, finished and everything, and of course we can randomize the sprays around. You can kind of see how the aesthetic looks with some of these and how it changes depending on, you know, like how you have the wear and tear of certain variants, like that right there. I mean, look at that. Or how you have certain things going on here, such as, you know, how certain sprays can be super duper small, but you can scale them all the way up to like 100% to have Eevee just like fully blown right there or whatever. You can have it in like full color, you can have it in black and white, you can make it very torn or whatever else, but overall these skins are finally being added to the game. They'll be releasing very soon, and I'm excited for them, right? Because it gives a lot more customization to those actual wrap and spray cosmetics that we've had before. Now, of course, once you get the sprays and everything, you'll have these default variants, you know, this default styles and everything for them, but of course you'll be able to change it, and in this case, I just pressed randomize, and we got Eevee on every single slot, so I guess that was lucky. Okay, like, look, you know, that was, I don't even know, that was kind of just impressive to see. All right, thank you very much. But yeah, these will be releasing very soon, and it's just nice to be able to see that these are actually going to release. Now, I have heard some people kind of change their opinion on these, now that they've been able to see them in game and everything. You know, some people are deciding, you know, I don't really want these skins or whatever, but I still think they're super exciting, right? I still think it's nice to see that sprays will finally have more of a use in game, and it's always cool to see new cosmetics. Now, in terms of other things, we have the Swamp Knight skin, which was a Save the World hero, releasing in Fortnite very soon. It doesn't have any pickaxes or backblings or anything related to it, but it's the Swamp Knight, right? And you can't really go wrong with the Swamp Knight skin. It's also just nice to see overall more of these like Save the World characters making their way into Battle Royale, because, you know, who doesn't love all that stuff? And then, you know, for the other skin here, we're just going to quickly gloss over it because it's the Rift Knight Kieran, or however you say the name, which is March 2023's Fortnite Crew Pack. You can currently view this in game by going to the Fortnite tab, you know, clicking on the Battle Pass and clicking on the Fortnite Crew, but of course, you know, has a unique little animation going on here, and I think, you know, it's a pretty aesthetically pleasing skin. It's definitely something that matches like a specific night theme and everything, and it's exciting just to see that the skin is added to the game, and it's not even encrypted, right? So it's not taking up one of those encrypted slots at all. But for our final skin here, we have Tegan, who is Chapter 4 Season 2's Battle Royale Starter Pack. That means this skin will not be releasing at the end of the season or anything, but it'll be releasing sometime next season with a set of cosmetics with it. So let's go ahead and equip this skin and go over to the back bling to show everything a part of that starter pack for you. Firstly, the Love Thorn back bling right here is a part of the starter pack, and then on top of that, we also have the Love Lorn pickaxe right here, a part of the exact same starter pack. Some people have been speculating, since it has like a Chrome theme going on for it, that maybe next season has the return of Chrome in some way, but I'll leave that for you guys to decide in the comments down below. Now let's quickly go back to the back blings, of course, because we're going to try going in order of everything here to show everything else. This is a part of March 2023's Fortnite Crew Pack, as you could probably have guessed, and it's just a nice little sword sheath kind of back bling combo. Now, of course, once you have the pickaxe and the back bling at the same time, you'll take it out of the actual back bling whenever you equip the pickaxe. Of course, there's no like actual animation for doing it, but you will see the actual pickaxe kind of disappear from the back bling. And then we also have the Wings of Glory back bling, which I don't believe is a part of any specific character that was added this update, but it does kind of match the skin, right? I mean, if we look at this back bling and then we look at this one, it's not a part of the same set, but it kind of has the chrome aesthetic still going on for it, so I would kind of classify it as a potential combo maker right here, and especially from like the front view, it just kind of looks pretty decent. It looks pretty cool, and you know, if we go back here, it just kind of could be a nice little combination to use with some other stuff. But when we come to pickaxes here, this is where it gets interesting, because this pickaxe right here that you're seeing on screen is a brand new PlayStation Plus exclusive pickaxe. So of course we're going to talk about this one first, show the PlayStation Plus exclusive things, and then go back to this area with the pickaxes in a moment. So firstly, we have this pickaxe right here with a pretty cool hit animation. I mean, just look at that right there. I think that's super dope, especially for something that's going to be free for PlayStation Plus members. It almost makes me sad because I wish, you know, people on Xbox or Switch or wherever else could also get this pickaxe for free, because I just like the swing animation, right? You know, just like the little like particle effect right there. I think it's super cool to see that in the game. But on top of that, we also have a wrap part of everything here. So this wrap here right here, which is the neon gradient wrap, is a part of the upcoming PlayStation Plus pack as well, so that's pretty cool to see. We have a banner, which I don't think I'll be able to actually show off to you guys, but we also have this emoticon right here, a part of that upcoming PlayStation Plus pack. So in total, you'll be getting a banner, a wrap, a pickaxe, and an emoticon, all for free. And we do know that there's a skin related to the set that will be releasing in another future PlayStation Plus pack further down the line. So that's just something to keep your eyes out for, especially if you're excited for anything in the world of Fortnite that is free and you have a PlayStation account. Next up, we have the Inheritor's Edge pickaxe, which is a part of March 2023's Fortnite crew pack. There's kind of like the hit sounds for you guys. It sounds pretty nice and everything. And the music pack in the background right now is actually from the crew pack as well. We have the Masterwork sword, a part of the crew pack if you own both March and February's at the same time, which has this sound. So I think it's a very interesting pickaxe, and honestly in game it looks better than I thought it would have. So, you know, actually wait, you know, I got it mixed up. This right here, wait, which one? The Masterwork is the one you get for free by having both the crew packs. Okay, never mind. I'm completely right here. Ignore my little mix up there or whatever. But yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. This pickaxe is actually related to another set that will be added very soon, or could be encrypted. The bundle image was added, but the actual skins and everything else weren't added, so all we really have is this pickaxe right here. But when you swing it, you know, you have this nice little cool, like, blue spark, and in the image, you see kind of like the blue outline, so I assume as you're hitting stuff, as it, like, speeds up the more you hit or whatever, that maybe it will show that blue kind of pickaxe design going on with it. For gliders, this is the Witcher glider. Just look at it. It's also one of the ones that you don't ride on top of. I don't know why. Perfect opportunity. You have an inflatable horse. You could have them surfing on top of the horse. But no, for some reason, it's one of the handbar gliders, right? You know, I'm not going to judge. I still think it's a funny glider. It's cool to see in the game. But man, is it a missed opportunity to have more of those surfing-themed gliders out there. You know, that's what I'm going to say. Now, before we go ahead and show the emotes, I want to show a music pack off to you guys real quick. And I just want you to listen. Y'all thought Little Whip was a thing that, you know, existed, you know, the drippin' flavor stuff. Well, they've given Fish Stick the exact same treatment. Yep, so we now have a fish stick version of the whole entire, you know, Little Whip type thing that happened a while ago. But of course, it wouldn't be complete without an emote to go along with it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about it, you know? I think it's just nice to see that this is what Epic Games has put their effort into. And it's just beautiful, right? It's a beautiful thing. And I think it was perfectly normal. I think this is supposed to be in Fortnite at this point, right? But we also have, of course, the Emote Royale winner for 2022 is the emote right here called Check the Map. This is a free emote you can actually get by doing some quests in-game right now relating to some creative maps, but I do think it's a pretty cool emote, right? You know, you're flipping it around and everything. It's basically exactly like the actual TikTok was, just kind of in Fortnite version. And if you actually turn it around and look from behind, that's the map. That's the Fortnite map, right? Now, I don't know, I don't think that's the current map that we are in, you know, Chapter 4 Season 1, but that is, I think, last season's map, last chapter's map even, and it makes sense, you know, while you're trying to view the map, you're rotating it around, looking around and stuff, and you're like, wait a minute, something's not right here, right? And you just fold it up, you're like, meh, whatever, because it's like you're not on that map anymore. That map doesn't exist in Fortnite. So maybe that's the thing they're going to do. Maybe they'll update it once a season with or I guess once a chapter or whatever, with last chapter's map as a little bit of a funny, right? It's like, hey, this emote evolved over time, and it's always the previous chapter's map. So if you ever want to go back to the OG times, you can do it with this emote right here. Now, in terms of other stuff, we have a lot of sprays and, of course, some emoticons. Now, firstly, this spray right here is actually set to be a part of an upcoming skin of some sort, because it's been teased that this is actually a member of the Peace Syndicate, which is, you know, related to Eevee and those type of characters. So this person is definitely going to have some interesting lore in the very near future. But on top of that, we have a lot of other sprays, such as these competitive loot drop themed cosmetics. We have Guaco, we have Guffy, we have Llama, we have Pilly, and of course we have Cuddle, and all of these drops are set to be competitive rewards. So maybe it could be something like, you know, for FNCS drops in the future, or maybe for those like, you know, Colgate College Cups or something like that. But right now, they exist in the file, so that's cool to see. We also have the Human William spray, which is a part of the creative collaboration as well with, you know, the maps and everything. So that's something to keep your eyes out for. We have the Eevee Keep the Peace spray, which is related to the Cypher questline, which is the same questline that, you know, this Lizard Man's a part of. We have the Deciphered emoticon, which I think is kind of interesting. You know, it's just like a little cipher that kind of switches real rapidly. It's not really that big of an emote, or it's not really anything that would make too much sense, but it does exist, you know, it's there, and it's a nice little innuendo to the season, especially in the future, if you want to just pull it out of nowhere to someone who might not even know what this is supposed to be. We have a Creativity Calls emote, which is just, you know, the creative phone with a little icon popping out of it. Small thing, but pretty nice. We have this right here, which is the Carbide Creation emote, which is just, you know, Carbide trying to be a builder. He's trying to crank some 90s as easy as it is. And then finally, we have another Witcher emoticon, which is animated, and I think it has a nice little animation. I think especially like the red background definitely makes it a nice animation overall. Now, I'm going to switch back to the other music pack while we continue through everything, but before we talk about the final thing, which is obviously the wraps, we gotta talk about Hannah. Hannah has received a new loading screen in today's update, and it appears that the originally supposed to be scrapped bundle version of Hannah is officially going to be releasing, and this loading screen is going to be one of those free rewards for purchasing the bundle. Now, I'm uncertain of how the bundle is going to work for people who already purchased the bundle through third-party API requests in the past, or may have purchased all the items individually, but it is something just to keep your eyes out for, especially since it was added. It most likely is going to return in the near future. Now, something very interesting about it, though, is they still have the old introduced in tag for Chapter 3 Season 3, because that is when Hannah was originally supposed to release in Fortnite. They were supposed to release ages ago, but they got delayed all the way to Chapter 4 Season 1, so it's just kind of interesting to see how the loading screen has that old introduced in tag, because they kind of just took it from the files, you know, from the Epic Dev Build or whatever that had it in there for a while, and just plopped it into the main game now as they plan to sell the bundle version. Now, in terms of everything else, we of course have some wraps, and I'm not going to go through all the competitive wraps because, you know, it's just going to be a slight little change variant or whatever, but we have the Witcher collaboration wrap right here with a little bit of a nice animation when you shoot it. We have the competitive reward this season, which I'm just saying, I have to compete. It's green. It's a green wrap, people. I love the color green. I gotta go for it, right? That's all I gotta say. I'm a simp for the color green, and just to kind of show it off to you guys a little bit more, I will also show it off on the boat here just because look at it, right? It looks pretty nice, and I do think definitely for like an arena map, it's got a nice aesthetic for some people who want to use this type of cosmetic and want to show off their skill. And I definitely think this is one of the better ones because it makes it super easy to see your logo, right? At least from the side view, whenever you're looking at replay mode or whatever, it's super easy to see the Division logo to figure out what rank you were in, whereas some of the other wraps made it way too shiny and too hard to really tell what division that was. Next up, we have a free reward from the Cypher questline right here called Circuitry. Looks pretty simple, looks pretty nice, and it reminds me of the wrap that came free with this chair, which also ended up returning in the item shop at one point. You guys remember that whole situation. we have the Sour Scorch wrap right here, which is not animated whenever you fire it or whatever, but it is animated normally, which is this nice little like green flame type thing and some sparkles and everything going on it. We have the March 2023 Fortnite Crew Pack wrap right here. Pretty nice. You know, I'm surprised that the little like gemstone on the gun isn't reactive when you're shooting, because Epic Games likes to do that a lot to the small little details, but still a pretty nice wrap overall, especially if you're trying to complete a set there. And then of course we talked about this wrap a little bit earlier, but other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, in terms of stuff, we could go over here to the actual cosmetic area, you know, look at the actual challenges or whatever, which we can't view in game because of the private server issues, so I could bring those up on Twitter real quick. But they're all pretty simple challenges, right? In order to get that emoticon right here, all you have to do is collect, well, not 500, but 100 bars. In order to get the wrap, you need to deal 500 damage with the Excalibur rifle to opponents. In order to get the banner, all you have to do is gain 300 shields from potions. In order to get the horse, you know, inflator roach glider, all you have to do is eliminate 3 opponents while on a mount, so whenever you're on like a boar or a wolf or anything like that. And then in order to get the Viper Skull variant of the skin, all you have to do is complete all 4 of those quests. Once you've done all of those, bada bing bada boop, you're done. You got the variant, you got the cosmetics, and you're set to go. Now with that said, hope you champs and champions enjoyed my little review of everything. Let me know in the comments down below how you thought about this video only being related to the cosmetic side of things, because obviously, you know, it's late. I didn't want to make a video about a lot of stuff while I'm over here, you know, falling asleep in my chair or whatever, because the video is already 15 minutes long. It would have been longer, and hopefully in tomorrow's video we can talk about even more stuff going on with Fortnite. So until then, peace out.